Hey girl, if you're watching this, chances are you have been struggling to lose belly fat for years now and feel like you've tried everything. The extra weight is not only making you feel insecure and uncomfortable in your own body, but it's also creating other health problems, which you know will catch up to you if you don't do something about it now. If that sounds like you, then your girl here is about to hook you up. I'm Coach Chelsea, head coach of The Balancing Bean. I'm a nutrition and fitness professional with a degree in dietetics, 3 NASM certifications for personal training, and most importantly, a huge passion for women's health. But enough about me. Let's get down to it. Here is the easiest and most efficient way for women to lose belly fat. The absolute quickest way you'll start to see progress when trying to shrink your waistline is to reduce inflammation and get rid of the bloat. When you reduce the inflammation and bloating in your body, you'll see a significant decrease in your waistline. Although most of it isn't fat being burned, it's still the number one key issue that needs to be addressed if you're looking to cut down a few pounds and fast. The way we do this is to pinpoint key areas in your diet or lifestyle that may be contributing to the inflammation and bloat. Some of the most common contributing factors that I see with my female clients include stress, alcohol consumption, and processed foods. Although you can't always control the level of stress in your life, start with the things you can control. Buy whole foods instead of things that come in packages. Shop the perimeter of the grocery store. That's actually where you'll find the majority of the fresh and unprocessed things. And limit your alcohol consumption to just 1 drink per day on the weekend, or just cut it out completely for a period of time. That way you can see if the alcohol was causing some of the bloat and inflammation. The second piece of advice that I have for you when trying to lose belly fat is to focus on your food. I know you've all probably heard the saying, you can't out-train a bad diet. That is 100% the truth. Instead of signing up for complicated workout programs that force you to do endless hours of HIIT trainings and cardio, start by simply changing your eating habits. Of course, exercising and moving your body is important, and it will definitely help you maintain a healthy weight long term, but it isn't going to contribute nearly as much to your weight loss as your diet will. When doubling down on diet, here are the 3 things that I use for all my female clients that never fails. And that is to keep it simple, make portion sizes your main focus, and to find a way to fit in the foods you really truly enjoy. When I say keep it simple, I just mean eat a balanced diet. Don't try to cut out entire food groups. Don't limit or restrict yourself from having things like dairy and meat if you don't have an intolerance to them, and just eat fresh things without worrying so much about what all the other fitness influencers are telling you to avoid. When we keep it simple, we keep it sustainable, which is crucial for long-term success. Number 2, make portion sizes your main focus. Instead of wasting all your time and energy on trying to figure out what food groups you should avoid and which ones you should eat more of, instead shift your focus on how much you should be consuming. I am telling you, this is the absolute most important thing you can do to lose fat. When you start to pay more attention to how much you're eating as opposed to what you're eating, that's when you'll start to see true progress. And number 3, always find a way to fit in the foods you really truly enjoy. This one is super important if you want to lose weight for good. So many women are doing these crazy complicated diets that cut out the little joy in life that we do have, which is food, and they're miserable. And trust me, a diet that makes you miserable is one that is So instead, focus on portions, eating whole and nutritious foods, and maintaining a calorie deficit while still allowing room for ice cream, cake, and cheese, or whatever it is that you love to eat. And last, but certainly not least, is to make sure you're eating enough protein. I know you're probably tired of hearing about it, but it really does work wonders when women start to actually eat enough protein to fuel their bodies. A good rule of thumb is to eat about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Although, if this seems too daunting or difficult for you, I like to just say for anyone under 200 pounds, try to eat at least 100 grams of protein per day. So this makes it easier to track. Simply shoot for 30 grams at each meal, plus a 10-gram protein snack. Easy as that. If you focus on these 3 key areas in your diet, I promise you'll start to see some progress. It's as simple as calories in, calories out, and staying consistent. Now, I know this sounds like it's such a simple solution, so you're probably wondering then, why isn't everyone able to lose weight? Why is there such an obesity epidemic in America right now? And the answer to that is because simple is not the same thing as easy. It may be a simple solution, but it is going to be hard. Giving up those old habits and creating new ones is a difficult process, and that's why I do what I do. I help people who just don't know where to start or aren't sure exactly how many calories they should be striving for, or in most cases, people that just need someone who is knowledgeable and trustworthy to hold them accountable. In my program, I've created a way to not only hold my clients accountable, but I've also created a community of other women who are going through similar weight loss journeys to help boost each other up and keep that momentum going whenever you start to feel discouraged. Using the simple technology of an app, I'm able to program workouts that are tailored to your specific fitness level and goals, create meal plans with grocery lists to take all the guesswork out of your diet, and it allows us to track your progress using progress pictures, biometrics, and weekly video check-ins. And as a bonus, if you're already using a MyFitnessPal app or an Apple or Samsung Watch to sort of track things, you have the ability to link those outside sources to this app so that we can track everything together in one place. All right, guys, so I hope this training was able to give you some clarity when it comes to losing fat without having to sign your life away to crazy fad diets. So now I challenge you to implement what you learned today and finally take back control of your life. Get healthy, lose the weight, and feel good about yourself again. And of course, if you're tired of going at it alone, click the link below to sign up for a free new client discovery call and see if we may be a good fit. Thanks for hanging out with me.